I was in my driveway and the electric tailgate came down as I was going up from picking up a bag on the ground, and the corner of it went right into my skull. It just got where I'm at now. You literally have to process and suffer the death of who and what you were able to do, defined, where your place was in the world. And suddenly, I didn't know what that was anymore. I could just lay there and be miserable, or I could lay there and be miserable and try to make something out of it. So I started a blog, and it was a blog already. The blog was about photography. I was a photographer for my mom's organization.
My mother started an organization called RAW, Rebuilding America's Warriors, and it provides free reconstructive surgery to troops returning from Iraq and Afghanistan and beyond.
I called my mom one day. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just laying here. I can't think of anything to blog about. I'm bored out of my mind." She said, "Write about the squirrel."
We have a squirrel that lives in our backyard named Rocky. And we have rabbits in our backyard, and we have raccoons in our backyard, and we have a bird named Eyebrows in our backyard. So I wrote a blog about it.
And then as the blog went out, more and more of my friends said, "That should be a children's book. You should make that into a children's book."
Mr. came home different. There are sticks under his arms, and now he has a metal leg. I used to watch him say goodbye to his family a lot, but I stopped because it made me sad, and I knew he would be back.
I love the warrior reading the book because it creates a relationship without trying. He reads the book, the kids are listening, they're engaged, and you didn't even have to work at it.
What inspires you to keep going on with your life and making videos?
Life is awesome. Like, it's worth living, and I get to see things that, you know, kind of reiterate that, like, that show me that, oh wow, this is amazing. Like, I can't believe I'm getting to experience this right now.
No, it's not a book, it's a tool. It's a icebreaker. It's a window, it's a door. It opens the conversation.
Was it scary when you were in the military?
Everyone's scared at some point. You can't let that fear overcome you. Because there's people look up to you to read them, and if they see that you're scared, then they're going to be scared. So you have to push that fear aside and just keep on pushing on.
I think that the biggest thing that shocked me was that they hadn't heard of the Purple Heart. Kids are a lot smarter than you give them credit for, and they hear a lot more than you think they do, and they have a lot more questions about things that we allow them the opportunity to ask. Working with the warriors brings so much beauty into my own life. I think the best story that I have that kind of sums it all up, and it has taught me the biggest lesson in this process, is when we first started doing it. And we were speaking to a high school, and there was this one kid sitting in near the back, and he had his hood up, and the whole time, and he slunk down in his chair, and I guess you can't get to everybody. And that's something I have to understand, and that's okay. And then when he finished, he went down, and he walked up to him, and he took off his hood. And he said, "You've changed my life forever."